Have a think about the last time you tried to talk to someone and they were looking at their phone or reading a book and not really paying attention to you. They weren't looking at you and they were clearly busy. Did you feel that you were being heard and did you feel inclined to talk to them? Probably not, right? Trying to get someone's attention when they're sitting on their phone, or reading a book or doing whatever they're doing is really difficult. If you're on a market stall and you're doing that, you are losing customers. My name's Lacey Filipich. I'm the founder of Money School and Maker Kids, and I help kidpreneurs start businesses and sell their products at markets so that they can have the experience of running their own business and being an entrepreneur and also learning about money. On the weekend, I was at a market with 4 kidpreneur businesses, and one of the businesses was particularly distracted. And the reason for that is we were next to these awesome sand paintings. They are brilliant. I love them. They are the new bribery that I use for my daughter all the time. And this particular company, the sand card company, offers free sand paintings at these markets. And we were right next to them, which was really cool for my children who came to visit me. But one of the stallholders loved them as well. Actually, 2 of the stallholders, now that I think about it, absolutely loved these sand paintings and did several during the day. Now, the problem was that they sat behind their stall with the sand painting. And the way the sand painting works is it's very fiddly. You pull off little pieces of they're stickers basically. You pull off the little pieces of paper and then you sprinkle the sand over the top and then it sticks to that and that's what makes the painting. Obviously lots of fun, very enjoyable for kids, but essentially you're looking down. It's the same as someone looking at their phone. The impact of that on how their stall looked was dramatic. The fact that these kids sat there and did the sand paintings there it really made an effect. I saw lots of people walk past them and not stop. People who would normally have stopped, who were clearly interested in what was on the table, but seeing this child there fiddling away with something made a difference. Now, I've seen stuff like this at several markets before. I've seen kids on their mobile phones. I've seen them fiddling with things, like fiddling with a toy, like a fidget spinner or whatever, and being distracted. I had one kid who left his stall to go skateboarding and scootering outside. These things happen all the time, and it's natural for kids to get distracted. It's natural because it's almost acceptable these days. It's acceptable for us all to be sitting there fiddling with something else when someone else is trying to talk to us. Now, the problem is if you do that, you are losing customers. You are losing opportunities to sell. If you are distracted and you're not paying attention to what's happening, you are selling less. Now, the point of having your own business is that you're the boss. If you were working for someone else and you were sitting there doing sand paintings or playing on your phone or outside skating, do you think you would still have a job? Probably not. You would probably be asked not to come back. And you are the boss of your business. So it's only you that loses here. And that means that, of course, we can get a bit lax on ourselves. Now, if it's something that you need to do, you've got to pay attention to something that's on your phone for something to do with work or school or whatever, that's fine. But arrange it so it works that way. Arrange for someone to cover you so that you can go and do those things you need to do. Arrange for breaks if you need to, if you know you're not going to be able to pay attention for that long. Arrange with a friend or a family member to cover you on the stall. But if you sit there behind the stall being distracted, people will be turned off. They won't even come and look at your products. You will be losing opportunities to sell. And if you're going to go to the effort of coming to a market, all the effort that it takes to create the products, get everything in the car, unload it all, set up the stall and sit there, then you should probably try and make the most of it, I would think, right? You don't want to do that if you're not really going to put in the effort. It's kind of like doing all the training for a marathon and then not really trying to run at all. If you're going to come to a market, I would highly recommend that you make sure that you are not distracted. Now, whether that's you need to leave your mobile phone behind, or you need to put it in your bag so it's not near you, or you need to bring something to fiddle with or doodle with so that you can be looking like you're paying attention but it's keeping your hands occupied, or whether you need to schedule regular breaks to make sure that you are able to pay attention for fairly big chunks of time and then have breaks so that you can relax and let yourself, recuperate, do your skateboarding or whatever you need to do in that break, then do so. But if you don't, you're going to be risking losing sales. Okay, that's one of our tips that we learned from the markets. We've got a few more for you, so make sure you check out our other videos. Thanks, bye.